I'm going to make a silver bar that's better than the Royal Mints. Oh, I'm going to do it in my shed as well. I'm going to try and do something better than the Royal Mints. I'm not going to put loads of milk spots on my silver. I'm going to recreate Una and the Lion bar. Now, as you're probably aware, there's a couple of versions, but I'm going to try and do it better. What am I doing? This is a legendary bar. Can I say legendary? Yeah, I think so. Most people talk about this one when they look at Royal Mint bars. Here we have it then. Let's have a look at it. This is the
Una and the Lion.
Una and the Lion.
Una and the Lion.
Una and the Lion.
And here it is. This is version 2. And it is pretty cool, if I'm honest. I prefer the first one, and I think lots of people do. And this one was designed, I think it was by Jodie Clark. The Stacker Collector goes into a lot of detail about artists. If you want to know all that jazz, go and check it out. But I think Mr. Clark's missed a bit of a trick here. I think the reason why everyone liked the first one, as you can see here, it's like more of a close-up portrait. Now with this one, he's gone landscape on the bar, which is cool. You don't really see that. But I think what he should have done, in my view, I think he should have really zoned in and went for the face. He's gone really portrait, zoomed in, so you got a nice portrait, because I think that's what the first bar did. You normally see more designs like he's done on the second one, but I think because it's landscape, I want to say it gets lost. You can't really see much, can you? If you look at it, you can't really see much of her face. The lion's, so I'm going to recreate one, but I'm going to really zoom in on the two faces. I'm going to put them both together next to each other and see if I can beat the Royal Mint bar in my shed. As you can see, I've got the old quill out again. So what we've got to do, we've got to try and think of the design. As I said, I want two faces. I want both the faces next to each other. So let's draw the bar. Right, imagine that's a rectangle. That's not too bad. It's got, I don't want rounded corners. Now the original one does have rounded corners, but I want square. So I want a nice sharp bar, because obviously I'm doing a sand casting, and the original Luna, they're actually minted, aren't they? The pressed or however they're done. So they feel quite sharp sometimes. So that's what I want to go for. Sand casting is normally always quite what's the word I'm looking for? Smooth. So I want some sharp edges. And basically what I want, I'm going to split this in two, and we're going to have the lion. No, I think we'll have the lion that side and Una that side. So if we're going to do it, oh my god, if you can imagine, I'm really doing her no justice, but if you can imagine, that's lovely Una that side, oh my goodness, and then this side we're going to have the lion. Could you draw a lion? Mane, haven't they? There you go. God blimey, looks like John Lennon. But if you can imagine, this is going to be the lion this side. Oh dear me. So that's Una, that's the lion, and that's what we're going to go for. We're going to go for portrait, probably a bit bigger, because actually we might make them meet in the middle. So if you can imagine them squashed together, so it'd come right in the middle, and that's what we're going to go for. Yeah, just really, yeah. So basically the whole bar is going to be taken over by two big faces. Now obviously I'm guessing the lion's head's bigger than a lady's head, isn't it? So to get the proportions right, we may lose a bit of the top of his head, or it depends how we position him. We might lose a bit of the bottom of the mouth, because we want him big and bold. So that's the plan anyway. So I think, what? Oh my god, what am I doing? I can't leave this thing. Right, I'm going to get on the computer and start knocking up the design. Better sign it. So here's a detailed plan. As you can see, Una and the lion sketched out. So basically what I did then, I got on AI and I created an image and I gave it loads of prompts, and this is what I come up with. As you can see, they're really close together, just what I wanted. And to be fair, I'm over the moon with this bad boy. Look at this. So it looks like a carving almost. So fingers crossed it should translate quite well to a depth map. So what I did then, I put it in a depth map converter, I edited it manually, did some other little bits and pieces, and this is the depth map. And now I'm going to chuck this across to an STL generator to make the actual 3D file we can print out. And it's come out really cool. Look at this bad boy, just what we wanted. Look, nice bold portraits, and look how thick it is. It's a lovely chunk of a bar. The only worry I've got, there is some deep areas, as you can see down the centre where the two faces meet. There is a bit of a, almost like a trench you'd call it. So I'm just a bit worried whether any sand's going to break off from there, but I think the only way to do it is suck it and sew, really. So we'll get it printed out, let's get it across to the printer, print it out, and then we'll get on with the sandcast. Here's a 3D print, and I'm so happy with it. Look at that bad boy. It's come out really, really cool. But as I was worried about, that is quite a deep area in between, almost where the noses touch. So that's the only problem I can foresee, shall we say. So first job, as always, is to get a lot of powder on it. I'm using corn flour, so I'll get a load of powder on, and then I'll just work through the whole process. It's going to be a 2-part flask. It's a closed flask pour, so there'll be 2 parts, top and bottom. So I'm just going to work all the way through now and show you the entire process. So sit back and enjoy. Right guys, just before we crack on with the pour, I have had a few people asking me in the comments and privately as well, DMing me, whether I actually sell any of my pours, and I actually do. You'll see my website here, so you just scrolling through, that's a nice little school bar I've got on. I do sell them, so if you are interested, just check out the website, www.silverpunk.org. Well worth a look if you're interested. Now, let's get on to the serious stuff, the pour. So here they are. These are pretty much raw out the sand. All I've done is cut the sprue off and cut any of the flashing off and give them a quick rinse under the tap, and look at them bad boys. Look how cool they've come out. They're just like, as I said, just untoned, just silver, and I'm so pleased. And they stack up.
Welcome back. So I think I'll get cracking straight away with opening this package. A nice little package here, just 2 little things, you know, just to whet your appetite a little bit. Open this, there we go, and I've taken my time picking one up, so I'll show it first. Here we go, look at this. It's the second Uno and the Lion. Wow, look at that. 1 ounce. Let's go to the back here. Love how they've done this actually. 1 ounce, 4 nines, fine silver, the Royal Mint. And it's the second Uno and the Lion. And they've done it in landscape here, which is quite a nice difference. And it looks very regal, very nice. What a beautiful thing that is in its own merit. And I think you've got to see these in their own merit. Because I don't think... Let's pull the original out here. I don't think they were ever going to top this one, and everyone compares it to this one. But if you look at it in its own merit, and you actually see it in person as well, just let me have a quick look off camera. Yeah, it is a stunning thing. And I'm glad they've done something different here with the landscape versus the portrait. And when you see them side by side...
if you've enjoyed this pour, check this one out up here. It's an absolute belter.